Have you ever had one of those moments where you look at your life and think, I thought I'd be further along by now? Maybe you thought you'd have more money, a better job, your own place, a relationship, or maybe you just thought that you would have life figured out a little more than you do. And then you look around and it seems like everyone else is moving forward. Someone you went to school with is getting married, they're traveling the world, they have a successful career, they just bought a new house, and you're wondering to yourself, what am I doing wrong? But here's what I find interesting. Maybe the worst part about feeling behind isn't that we're actually behind, it's that we're constantly reminded that we're supposed to be somewhere else. We live in a time where we can see what hundreds of other people are doing every single day. And even when we know social media isn't showing the whole picture, it can still affect us. You see someone celebrating something they accomplished, but you don't see the years they spent struggling to get there. You see the house that they bought, but you don't see all the financial stress it has brought upon them. You see the great relationship and how good it is, but you don't see how messy it is behind closed doors. You're comparing small moments of other people's lives to your entire life, and it's a very unfair comparison. But I think there's something else going on too. We've gotten so used to thinking that life is supposed to follow a schedule. By this age, you're supposed to have this. By that age, you're supposed to have that. You graduate, you start a career, you start making money, you get a relationship, you buy a house, and eventually you're just supposed to have it all figured out. But people don't actually work that way. Some people know what they want from a young age. Others spend years trying different things before they figure out what they want. Some people reach their goals early, others reach them much later. Some people completely change what they want halfway through their lives. It doesn't mean they're failing, it just means there's no universal timeline. And yet, when we look at our own lives and our timeline doesn't match what we've imagined, we look at it as if something went wrong, and that's where I think a lot of this feeling comes from. Sometimes we're not even disappointed with our lives. We're disappointed that our life doesn't look how we thought it would. And those are two very different things, because sometimes you have made progress, but you don't recognize it because you're so focused on what you haven't done yet. Think about who you were 5 years ago. You probably know things now that you didn't know then. You probably went through things that you never thought you'd go through. You probably changed in ways that you don't even recognize because you're so used to being that version of yourself. And that's still progress. It just doesn't come with a notification. And maybe that's something we need to remember. Not every important part of life is measurable. You can't always look at your life and point to a number that proves you're doing well. Sometimes you're just becoming more comfortable with yourself. Sometimes you're figuring out what you don't want, or maybe you're recovering from something, or maybe you're going through a difficult period. None of that means you're falling behind. So if you feel like you're falling behind, and the next time you ask yourself, why am I so far behind? Ask yourself, behind who? Because there isn't one timeline that everyone has to follow. There isn't a certain age where you're supposed to have everything figured out. There isn't some invisible finish line where everyone's waiting for you to catch up. Your life doesn't have to happen at the same speed as someone else's. Maybe you're not falling behind. Maybe you're looking at someone else's life and using it to judge your own. And if that's the case, you don't need to catch up. You just need to keep going. If you made it this far in the video and you enjoyed it or you got anything out of it, hit the like button and leave a comment on your thoughts or what you liked about the video. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button and leave a comment on what you didn't like about the video. If you want to join this amazing community and help me reach my goal of 100 subscribers by the end of the year, hit that subscribe button. If you've seen my older videos, let me know what you guys prefer. Do you prefer the more raw editing style of my older videos, or do you prefer this video's editing style? But I think that about covers everything I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you've all been well, and I could not be more grateful for all the kind, encouraging, and caring comments and people joining this community. I'll be giving you all another personal update very soon. I love you all very much. Thank you.